Greetings, my wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world, my fellow Biafrans. I am back again to share with Una another important, interesting, and latest update that concerns us as Biafrans. Una know, as queen of all updates, I owe am as a duty to always drop latest update for Una doorstep. So, my people, without wasting much of your time, let's get into the detail of this update. So, my people, this particular update is coming from the table of Pan-African Forum Limited from the CEO, Dr. David Masanga. Here, look at the write-up wey he drop for his official Twitter handle. So, according to this write-up, he said, "It is now do or die for accountability for Nigeria." Then, look at the document wey follow this particular post. Make I zoom am, make we read am together. My people, document plenty. Because of our time, I'll just read out the headline and also read two other documents. Then the rest, you can screenshot it and read it out yourself. So that we go watch the interview wey he grant, where he spilled the beans. Wetin he talk there, no be small thing. Make sure you watch this video to the very end. According to this particular document, the headline says, you can see African Commission on Human and People's Rights. In the matter of African Commission on Human and People's Rights at Buru, the Gambia, and in the matter of petition against the Federal Republic of Nigeria for systematic and gross violation of human rights in multiple regions, and in the matter of Article 55 and 56 of the African Charter and the application, this is the application, Pan-African Forum Limited, petitioner versus the Federal Republic of Nigeria, represented by the Attorney General of the Federal Ministry of Justice, Abuja, Nigeria, respondent. So, my wonderful people, may we read the COCO, the major document. Other one, you can screenshot them and read them. Petition under Article 6 and 13 of the Constitutive Acts of African Union and African Charter on Human and People's Rights, respectively, reads 32, bracket 1, 39, bracket 1, 40 and 41 of the rule access to the court, and Article 5, bracket 3, 1, and Article 34, bracket 6, 2 of the Protocol on the African Charter on Human and People's Rights on the establishment of African Commission on Human and People's Rights. Introduction. The African Petitioner is an organization carrying out pan-African work in defense of African globally, accredited to many peace missions internationally with a combined work experience of 20 years. It is supported by the 4 governments who are members of African Union and who have ratified that African Court on Human and People's Rights Protocol, and deposited instruments and the address of the applicant for purpose of this petition shall be Pan-African Forum Limited and Associates, London, United Kingdom. That's their email address. 2. The respondent is the Federal Republic of Nigeria, represented by the learned Attorney General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Federal Ministry of Justice. The applicant/petitioner undertake to effect service of the court process on it. 3. The applicant/petitioner, the Pan-African Forum Limited, a renowned civil society organization in Africa, hereby submits this petition to the African Commission on Human and People's Rights, in brackets hereinafter known as the Commission, pursuant to Article 55 and 56 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, hereinafter known as the Charter, the Rule 100 of the Commission Rule of Procedure, in bracket 2020. 4. The petition alleged systemic and gross violation of human rights by the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in bracket hereinafter refer to as the respondent state, a state party to the Charter, in multiple regions including but not limited to southeastern, northeastern, northern, Northwestern, Middle Belt, Southwest, and South-South in contravention of the Charter and other international instruments. 5. The petitioners seek urgent intervention by the Commission to address ongoing violations, including arbitrary detention, extrajudicial killings, torture, enforced disappearances, and restrictions on freedom of expression and association, which disproportionately affect vulnerable populations such as political opponents, journalists, human rights defenders, and minority community. So my wonderful people, look at other documents. Nke ikpeazụ a Nigeria go here way. So my people, after reading, I can take a screenshot of this, read it to the fullest, because I don't want this video to be too long, because there are still other interview where you don't talk plenty things against Nigeria, and wetin they want to do to Nigeria this time around, because this woto is too much. Sharing same documents, look at wetin he come write here. He said, let history remember me and let us see how. Chai, my people, if una see how Biafrans, we are celebrating this man, telling him that Biafra history will never forget wetin he don do for humanity, most especially for oppressed people, community, and country wey wan be independent from the hands of their oppressors. So my people, I go allow una make una lis ten to this interview that he granted, hear the full analysis of wetin he intended to do this time with Federal Republic of Nigeria. No be small thing. Please my people, as we dey watch, they like this video, they share am so that other Biafrans, they too, they will be updated. May we hear from him.
As you are aware, I've already taken Nigeria to the court, African Court of Human Rights in Banjul, and I am there. I've stood firm. It doesn't need anybody from Nigeria to take them to court. They have destroyed their country. They have destroyed that country. We can take them to court. But I am in Paris, in France, going to start for
2 stories actually to cover in Nigeria besides what you're talking about now. But
yeah, welcome everybody. You're always welcome to this page, wherever you're listening from, home or abroad. You're all welcome. Yeah, this is Dr. David Matanga, and it's today's program, Wednesday today. Yeah, again, this is to prove some of you wrong. Those of you who often say that my update from Pan-Africa Forum and Associate is fake. Please, it's not fake. This is Dr. David Matanga, the chairman himself. Please, let's listen to him. Whatever update I'm bringing to this page, they are not fake, please. They are real updates, okay? Remember that the issue now is very delicate. It's very sensitive. It's not something to be carrying fake news or propaganda around. And being careful with whatever update I'm bringing to you guys, because I care and I respect all of you. Relax and listen to Dr. David Matanga. And please kindly share this video and leave your opinion in the comment section.
let's start with the U.S. judge questioning the deportation of West African migrants to Ghana. This is all part of President Donald Trump's immigration laws and scheme. What is the issue here?
First of all, the entire situation, and I will be in London, crossover to London tomorrow, hopefully, I will find some of the handlers or the people around President Trump. I have good friends around there. I'm going to tell them this thing of dumping criminals back to African countries is something that I have asked the International Court of Justice to interpret. Is it worth it for you to forcefully return some people who have run away from persecution and force them to go back to places that they don't want? It is against international law. Any expert like me would challenge, and I have written for an opinion in the ICJ to give me an opinion as why Trump is doing this. And I hope tomorrow or by Friday this weekend, I will meet some of the top officials, some of them who will remain in London, to discuss some of these matters that Africa's situation is being taken differently. It is not good worth dumping people to us who are not forcibly being brought back. These people could be taken back to where they came from, where there is danger of persecution. That policy is not very good. That's why the judge in the US ruled against such deportations.
And where they come from is Nigeria and Gambia. So what are the expectations in terms of will they be returned to their home countries anytime soon?
If you find a regime that is not very good, Asanda, it will throw you across to the crocodile waters, to the murky waters of Nigeria's horror, terrorist horror state. It is not a state. There is no state. There is no governance. There is nowhere in Nigeria where Nigeria has accepted the rule of law. They have signed the agreements, but they have never in their lives accepted the rule of law. They have never said, we agree that we should be taken to court. If a country itself cannot sign for the charter of AU, for the charter of AU court, cannot actually deposit the documents there, how can you return a human being to that level? So if you find a bad regime in Africa, in Ghana, thanks God, Mahama is a very understanding person. But most of the refugees across there are being told to leave. Some of them are having problems with the authorities there because the nationals are beginning to say, Allah, we are now overpopulated, we are now, our jobs, our deeds, these things are happening. They can return you easily to the prostituting table.
Nigeria's agricultural import bill is getting criticism. Let's move on to this story now from farmers. What are they arguing against it?
It is just another mess. And Asanda, you and I have told you that Nigeria is a country without a country, a state without a state. And that is all those are my affirmation to anybody in the international community trying to deal with Nigeria. There is no governance in Nigeria. You rather deal with South Africa. You rather deal with Uganda. You rather deal with Kenya. You rather deal, but in Nigeria, there is no governance. The state has collapsed. There is nothing going on there. Everything that comes. That's why the farmers are saying, Allah, why are you again bringing this bill, this thing against us? Can you believe that this country has got 241 waterfalls, but it has not even utilized them to grow enough food? You find food scarcity, hunger, famine, people begging for food in a country that has plenty of rainfall, rivers which can harness and are used for irrigation. My dear sister, the people standing against the agriculture reform and this subsidy, whatever it is they want to bring, they are right. The farmers are really out. People are fed up in Nigeria and they can't speak because of terrible things that happen inside there. Police brutality, security brutality. People are not able to speak. People have kept quiet and left it to God. But some of us who are not Nigerians, like me, who love Africa, I'll speak for the voiceless who cannot speak from Nigeria.
Also in Nigeria, Starlink satellite internet service reached capacity, and this led to new customers not being able to sign up. It's not the first time that Starlink has paused services there in the country. The last time it was over bandwidth issues and regulatory issues. So what does this mean for the readiness of this company to operate not only in Nigeria, but in Africa? Elon Musk's Starlink.
Elon Musk is doing one big mistake, and I hope you will listen to this clip because I will put it on his in X space or on X. You are mixing two things, Elon Musk. Those two things don't go hand in hand. You are mixing bad politics and business. You are a very good businessman. Stick to the lane of business because you are attacking so many attack fronts. Some of these will swallow you. Because my Elon Musk, you are younger than me. You might have all the money in the world, but you are young. You have never seen the type of suffering some of us have gone through. Now, when you come, that's why concentrate on business and make your business better. I used studying in West Africa. When I'm in West Africa, I was one of the first few people to obtain it and put it on a ship somewhere there. It is there, it's working, where it boosts my capacity. But improve it so that people can have access to it, so that we can have access and everybody can have his internet in his home, in his briefcase, in what? Don't mix it with politics. If you are going to bring in politics and then use these politics to destroy governments will team up. And I'm sure today, Trump is across the channel is in London today. He's not going to stop talking about Elon Musk because you saw what on the weekend what Elon Musk's message was. to the people of Britain who are against other races and who are bringing racism in that country. So they will discuss him. One of these days, one country will issue a warrant for him to be brought for trial in some of these places. I'm telling you, let him be careful. He's an African brother. Stick to your business. Let work, improve your business capacity, but stop interfering, mixing it with politics. It can be very dangerous. Political science, if you have never studied it, you might think it is simple, but we who have studied it know the pitfalls and the insanity it can cause when it turns against you. So there is nothing he's trying to do. He should concentrate on raising the availability, the bands, so that people can actually access his internet and make money, because people are tired of this government internet, which is switched off every time. You know, if you annoy the government in Africa somewhere, they switch off your internet. So people are tired. People were happy when Elon Musk brought this internet. Then now he has mixed it with politics, which is going to deny some of us who want to use these services, especially we Pan-Africans who walk around Africa.
How long those who are not able to use this internet will be on that waiting list. But let's leave it there for today, Dr. Matsanga. We appreciate your inputs.
Yes, thank you very much. And I just want to leave one message for the government of Nigeria, that come to court. Come and sort yourself. Don't hide behind AU. You come and face me in that court in Banjul and tell the world why there are so many refugees in South Africa from Nigeria. Why there are so many refugees in the UK, in Nigeria. Why
Dr.
so
Matsanga, we're completely out of time there. We're going to leave it there. Political scientist and conflict resolution analyst Dr. David Matsanga joining us to share some inputs on making headlines in West Africa, Nigeria being the dominating one today.
So my wonderful people, I believe so now listen to the interview where Dr. David Matsanga talk. When I hear everything when he don't talk for inside this interview. This time around though, no escape route for Nigeria government at all. They don't mean Nigeria this time around. So my people, do well by dropping your own opinion about this matter in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video so that other Biafrans will equally be updated. Thank you so much for doing so. I will keep on bringing more updates on your doorstep. Bye-bye.